I mean, I would go to sleep at nights thinking about, well, if I had to select who would live, who would I select? Who would come with me to stay alive? And I would also have dreams of, if I were in the war, how would I have survived? What would I have done? And that was overwhelming. I would have died. I remember living on the farm, and I had a window that kind of faced a nice view of the moon. And I remember one night, there was a helicopter above, and was I dreaming? No, I was awake. And I could have sworn there was an SS fellow. I knew that Hitler was dead, so it couldn't have been him. But there was somebody, and they were coming for my parents. I ran to their bedroom just to make sure that they were still there and fine, and they were. But that was like a normal, it wasn't normal. I shouldn't say it's normal. I mean, I remember it now. But that's how some of the things that I would think about as a kid.
We put a little pepper.
I could probably count on one hand how many times I have crossed her or raised my voice to her. I mean, there was just a respect that I always had that was probably not normal. I think normal parents and children bicker or exchange words, and we have, but it really was very limited because I couldn't upset her. In terms of negativity, she would never let me fight. She would never let me argue back or say my piece without getting hurt. So I think in retrospect, maybe it was better that it was the way it was. I mean, you respected, you listened, you did. I would never say anything to hurt her. I would say it would have been better if we could have talked some things through, and I think it would have been better as opposed to just always assuming what would make her happy. And I behaved a lot to make her happy, so maybe there were times in my life that I did make her happy. So I love her. And she's a wonderful person. I was very lucky to have her in my life. And we have a lot of people that we visit. Because we have had so much loss. And it's funny because we were partners in loss. How many times can you say you're a partner in loss? Because as heartbroken as I was, she had much more.